2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational is about to begin. Back at TPC Southwind here in Memphis, Tennessee. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this golf course gets after you pretty quickly.
Don't be surprised by the short 434 yards on the card from the back tees. This hole plays much longer. That uphill tee shot going from right to left, but generally back into the wind. Anything missed out to the left in the rough is an absolute no-no. Out to the right, even in the fairway bunker, is not a bad leave. Second shot, as I said, back up the hill with the green that tilts from back to front. Danger all around this hole. You want to make 3 or 4, but 5s and 6s can happen very easily as well.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Okay, steady now. And this one will be for bogey. Yep, that's disappointing. Getting underway over par. That never helps.
Yeah, but if you look how they played the hole, it was disastrous. Lucky to walk away with a bogey.
That's some good golf right there. Second shot on the second. This player's dialed in. What a shot. 4 feet to the cup. It's got a chance. Yeah, we'll take that. And that ensures that he's back to even par now.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
You've arrived at a par 5. The third hole at TPC Southwind, Rich, the first of the par 5s on the golf course. A lot of water in play. You need to be brave if you're going for this in 2.
More golf balls hit into the water at TPC Southwind than any other golf course on tour. An excellent reason why. You get a little careless, that water on the right-hand side is going to gobble up that second shot.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for bogey. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Sitting at 1 over for the day. The 4th hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
The 5th at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green.
Pretty good shot there.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Okay, so that finishes that hole. Patrick Cantlay finds himself 1 shot clear at the top of the leaderboard. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Going with the pitching wedge here. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Putting for birdie. Oh, so close. Can make this one. It's for par. And that putt will drop. Well done. And Patrick Cantlay, currently our leader. The 7th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. This one's tracking. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Trailing by 4 strokes. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. Oh, can you believe it?
Oh, happy days ahead. A hole in one. Can you believe it?
What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one. He currently shares 4th position.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The finishing hole on the front 9 here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Make this putt and you'll move into 2nd on the leaderboard. Good stroke. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. And Rich, we're heading into the back 9 now, but I'm still thinking about that ace on the front. What a beauty that was.
Unreal. I gotta say, to watch that ball go into the hole was awesome. This player is still flying high.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Time for the 2nd shot at the 10th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup. That's well holed. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. The looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Nicely done. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. And that will take him to 4 under. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. He's currently sitting in 3rd place. The par 4 12th. There's only a short one measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Tracking. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The par 4 13th at TPC Southwind plays uphill and 472 yards. Dustin Johnson once hit a drive here, 375 yards, which left just a flick wedge in. It set up a victory. Have you got the power in the tank? That's what it's required to make a birdie. From around 140 yards here.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Oh, this is a putt for the lead. Keep your focus. It was on a good line. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. And tapping it in for par. He's currently tied for first. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Oh, I like the look of this. Ooh, right by the hole. An opportunity to make their par. Okay, let's head to the next. Currently at -5 now for the event. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them the right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the center of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Outstanding approach shot. 11 feet to the cup. It's got a chance. Oh, just missed. And this putt coming up for his par. The putt drops, now at 5 under with just a few holes to play.
Just a slim lead coming down that stretch. Anything can happen.
The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Or maybe even a par can be hard. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Looking good. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And that will take him to 7 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the center of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
And after that hole, you're currently leading JT by a couple of shots. Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal the victory with a birdie. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And there you have it. The winner of the WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational. What a win this one is.
And a hard-fought win indeed. The winds were blowing all week, but this player outlasted the rest. I gotta say, gutsy performance all around. Great win.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Hello and welcome to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, I'm ready to get stuck into it, so let's go right into this opening hole.
Par 4, 391 yards from the back, and grip it and rip it, tee it high, let it fly, whatever you want to say. Take driver out and hit it as far down there as you can. Get it over the hill. It opens up the second shot where you'll have just a short little wedge in for your second. I gotta say, an opening par 4 that's just begging to be made 3 on.
I know, I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. And in it goes. Starting the round at even par. Time to tee off at the second.
Par 5, 551 yards long. You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. And it might be ambitious play, but I like it. Looks like they're going for the green here. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot. And here we are with the third shot. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Currently 1 under for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Attaboy, good shot. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He's currently tied for 4th. The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Par 4, 448 yards. Sweeping dogleg left to right. Big tree in the middle. Missed that. And you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
That should find the fairway. This shot from 120 yards. 3 strokes off the lead. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Wow, what a shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Well done. Take the birdie. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Par 4, only 429 yards. This fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Just a 4-footer remaining. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, guys, it might not be all that bad here in the first cut. It's sitting up pretty good.
This one's for birdie. Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par. Well done. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently 4 under for the event. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 3, 224 yards down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Quality shot, that one. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Okay, steady now. 3 feet to go here to the hole. This one started out on a good line. And in it goes for the par. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. This hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, just 380 yards, but every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Ooh, that almost went down. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Just a stroke behind the leader. Going with the 5-iron here. Well, that's beautifully judged. Good look at birdie here. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. And as we make the turn here, Rich, our player tied for the lead.
Luke, top 10 on the leaderboard and moving up. It'll be interesting to see how this player performs over the next 9 holes.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Second shot here on the 10th hole. The interesting choice of the driver here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
Ooh. Lining up the birdie putt here. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will move him to 6 under par. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
From around 180 yards out. Going with the 4-iron here. Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. 7 feet to the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, that's frustrating. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Leading by a shot after that hole. Time to make a move. The tee is yours here at the 12th hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Yeah, that one will play. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
This looks like around 26 feet.
That's inside the range. That's a solid par. Now leading by 1 shot. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4 back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Opting for the 9-iron. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, so close. And this one is for his par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle 2.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. This putt to get to 7 under the card. This one's dialed in. I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
in the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
Leading by a couple after that hole. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
This one needs to kick left. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Wow, back-to-back birdies, and what a time to make them.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact. Get excited. This could go in. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Now 4 shots up after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. Well, this is a tournament that's had so many first-time winners, and this player gets to be John Deere Classic champion.
Yes, they do. Congratulations. What a finish. What a win. The cool thing about this tournament, they get a nice big green tractor along with a big fat check. Happy days.
Rich, there are some victories that stand out in your mind, and this one for me seems to be like that. That was a high-quality performance under all that duress.
They played well when the pressure was at its greatest. I have to say, getting the job done with that amount of pressure on them, it was awesome.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
it.